were like the soundtrack to my teenage years. The South came up around, when Big and Pac died. The South had this big jump. I don't know what it was, and I listened to it. But for like the youth, they think Weezy is the greatest. For them to knock the Jay-Z's, the Big, the Eminem, and I'm like a Eminem fanatic. So I don't get it.
I think this is the interview, and I'm sorry to cut this short. This is the interview that I was waiting for. Seneca, the kid, the Misfit, I'm sorry. Everybody, this is him. Hello, you're live on the Charm City Direct Radio Show.
What up, fam? Seneca.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, maintaining.
I hear that. What's going on with you?
Hey, man, I'm chilling on this Sunday, loving it. How about yourself?
Oh, I'm good in the studio, live.
Oh, we live right now?
Yeah, we live right now, brother. So and also we have a mutual friend, man.
Yeah, man, Reggie, right?
Yeah.
That's my man. Yeah, he's a good people.
Yeah, real good people, man. Everybody.
Y'all sound just alike
For real?
Yeah, man. I feel like I'm talking to him right now.
But that's cool. That's awesome. Hey, Seneca, just wanted to say thank you for calling in. We got my man Mikel Nitty in the studio with us.
Okay. What's good?
What's up? How you feeling, bro? How you feeling, man?
Hey, man, I'm feeling good. Blessed to be alive another day, man.
Yeah. I feel you. From rap artist to rap artist, Seneca is coming from the DMV area, and just want to say again, thank you for allowing me to interview you on the show on Charm City Direct, and give you that exposure, man. It's what it's all about. This show is basically to give artists that exposure. And on that note, when did you start rapping?
Man, so long ago. Basically, I started putting in a lot of serious work with it in the 90s. Mid 90s, I started going really hard with it. So, yeah.
Okay. And your name, Seneca. How did you come up with the name? I'm a person of, I love names, names and logos.
Yeah.
The name and the logo of something tells what it is. I love names and logos. So a lot of times when you hear my show and when I'm talking to people, especially rappers, if it's a regular name like MC Mike Hope or something like that, people that give thought and meaning into their name. So tell the listeners how you came up with your name.
Okay, well, Seneca, I didn't come up with that one at all. That's not original. That's my birth name.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. So there's nothing behind that. That's my actual name. So
Okay.
I kept that. And growing up, it was so different for people. Even today, for the most part, people like look at my name is kind of unique. So I kind of just stuck with that. But I also go by the Misfit, and I did come up with that name, me and my DJ. And that was when I was living out in Oklahoma. And it was just because I was a misfit out there, I didn't fit in, being that I was from here. And, my style was totally different from everybody, like in the 90s. I was back when, the East Coast, West Coast thing was popping off. So I was coming out there with, the cross colors and all those crazy color outfits we used to ride back in the day. And it was kind of like on the West Coast type vibe, they look like people out in South Central and everything. So I'm out there just colorful and crazy because I was a misfit, way I talk, act, dress, look, the whole nine. So it just stuck with me.
Okay. And misfit, for people who don't know, is somebody that do his own thing. Pretty much don't follow the rules or just pretty much being them, correct?
Yeah, exactly. You don't fit into your environment, so, And that like it's the ironic thing about that is because of what's like on the forefront of hip hop today, as you can hear from a lot of artists, they don't have, at least when I came up, you know, it's inspired by like, you know, Wu-Tang Clan, Tribe Called Quest, you know, artists like that. And that's really not what's on the forefront of hip hop today in the mainstream. It's kind of like a whole different style of music. But once again, I'm back to being the misfit in the type of music that I do because, you know, that's what I got going on.
And who or what influenced you to start rapping?
So let me see, man. Just the whole '90s era, man. From Rakim, Nas, De La Soul. Like I said, Tribe Called Quest, more to the underground. Even on the West Coast, you know, down to, you know, a little bit of NWA, Souls of Mischief. Like just all the groups from that vintage era, you know, that's what helped craft me as an artist and helped kind of give me direction and the type of artist I wanted to be, poet I wanted to be on the mic. So all of that, you know, helped hone my skills.
And it's funny, Seneca, because we was just talking about that era, the 80s and the 90s, how powerful the music was back then, and how we incorporate some of the music from the 80s and the 90s still in our music. Name some of the events that you performed or been featured at.
Some of the last events I've done?
Yeah.
Okay, well I just attended the Brooklyn Festival. That was last week, matter of fact.
Okay.
That was a dope event. I was out there, you know, networking with all the cats out there at the Brooklyn Festival, which was really cool. I you know, linked up with some of my people.
I saw pictures of that as well on Facebook.
Yeah. And I was out there, like I was in the VIP section with everybody, so I was actually out there chilling and politicking with them.
Okay. That's big time.
That was a lovely thing. I'm trying to think that the event that I've done before that one, that was probably once again in Brooklyn.
Okay.
I was with my a crew that I'm down with called Animal Cactus out here in Baltimore.
Okay.
A very dope crew. We actually did a show out there alongside a lot of Dub Down Boot Camp Creek artists, you know, and that was in Brooklyn as well.
Okay. And
so, you know, we're making moves, man.
Definitely. Talk about the song, which is one of my favorites, Take 'Em Back. When I hear this song, I think about classic hip-hop. And give me your thoughts when you did that song.
Okay, did you check out the video by any chance?
Yes, the video yet? Yes, I did. And shout out to Reggie, who's in the video.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. He got the bodyguard looking team on me, you know, me and him. Yeah, man. To take him back, I mean, the video, that's exactly what it is, man. Like, that's what we envisioned. Like, when I recorded that record, it was like, we wanted to get the essence of hip-hop. So we wanted to have the old school, you know, like the graffiti scene on the walls. We wanted to get the whole scene of us, the posse scene where everybody's chilling and cutting and spitting. And I wanted to go back home and find that city. Shoot a scene out there. So it was just pretty much just hip hop and like just taking them back, had the pops on the hook, you know, with the la, you know, it was just a posse joint.
That's sample.
So, you know what I'm saying? It's like an anthem, a hood anthem.
Okay. And that video, some of that video was shot in the famous hip hop alley here in Baltimore. And give me your opinion.
Yeah, man.
Give me your thoughts and opinions on that place. I was fortunate to have a photo shoot and video shoot in Hip Hop Alley just recently, and me personally, I was amazed. One, I heard about it, never seen it, and I wanted to see it. So give me your opinions and thoughts about that place.
Yo, that's funny you say that. For me, it was the opposite. I never heard about it and happened to see it. Shout out to my man Magic Beats, who's also a part of our Animal Pack crew.
Okay.
He happened to be rolling with us. You know, us, it was me, my DJ, the director of the video. We swooped him up at Madonna, and we was like, yo, we want to find some landmarks in Baltimore where we can shoot some scenes and take them back video. He said, okay, you know, he was just showing us some spots. And he was like, oh, back up. And we just saw an alley, and all we saw was like a little bit of graffiti on the wall. And I was like, oh, that'd be dope right there to stand right there, you know, do a little shot. And we go up in that joint, and I swear on everything, I felt like I walked into a live comic.
Exactly.
I had never in my life seen such a beautiful display of graffiti that covers you almost in a 360 degree, like if there was a ceiling it would have just been graffitied up. Like every wall was covered from side to side, the
Yes.
ground, the whole nine. It was beautiful, man. It was so beautiful, and it's like, man, it was crazy.
I just want to say to my listeners, if you've never been, I mean, you don't have to be a rapper, you don't have to be in the music, but if you have a deep appreciation like I do for art, to me, graffiti is art. If you have a deep appreciation for art, go right off of Howard Street, right next to the United Sanitary, I believe, building.
Yeah.
It's in the cut. If you blink your eye, I swear you'll miss it. But right there, but you can't miss it because right there, the first wall you see is graffiti.
Yeah.
And once you, and it's perfect for video shoots, photo shoots, or just, you know, just take your kid. If you have children and just want to embellish or talk about the rich history of graffiti, take them in that alley.
Yeah.
It is a must-see. Please do it. Encourage your kids, or just encourage someone from out of town. I mean, like I said, you don't have to be, you know, an artist to go there to look at it. Please, by all means, go. Please.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I've never seen nothing like that in person in my life.
Yeah.
Like, and I didn't even know that was even there. You know what I mean? So I was like, wow. I was amazed. And I was glad that we got the chance to capture the essence of that in the video.
Yeah.
So it was a good look.
Musically, Senica, who are some of the people that you admire in the rap industry?
Yeah, like you said, that I admire.
Yes.
Okay, you know, it doesn't even just span from hip hop. I like a lot of soul music, a lot of old school soul music, man. I mean, man, it's Al Green, Nina Horn, man, Aretha Franklin, Sade. And so I'm all over the place with it. I mean, I like a lot of old school 80s pop music, believe it or not. Like I love the Phil Collins, man, you know, even back when he was with Genesis.
Yes.
Love singing the Police. I'm all over the place, man, with my music. It's like, you know, I think that's the beauty of it. Like when you're an artist, you kind of borrow from all genres of music. I like the topic. I like the concept. Songs that kind of give me open, you know, songs that paint pictures that are visually creative to me. So I take from a little